Welcome guys to the battle vids for the hats and minds of Android fanboys. I'm talking about the OnePlus 3 versus the Nexus 6P. Both of them are unibody devices that of course Android fanboys have been waiting for. The Nexus 6P has been out for a while, the OnePlus 3 just hit, and we're comparing both of them to see who really captures it. So the OnePlus 3 is priced at $399. It's got this gorgeous unibody build. Looks like something that, again, I would say straight from HTC's hardware office. It's powered by a Snapdragon 820. You've got 6 gigs of RAM, a 60 megapixel shooter at the back, 64 gigabytes of internal storage in here, which is nice. So you've got all that on this nice, lovely build. You've got a specific hardware notification slider, which is nice. Cannot be programmed for anything else. You've got volume keys on the left hand side, and on the right you've got a dual nano SIM device and the power button. So that's the nano SIM tray. Moving to our Nexus 6P, which you can currently now get for around $399 on eBay directly from Huawei. 5.7 inches, fingerprint sensor at the back. You do have a 12 megapixel camera, Snapdragon 810 processor, 3 gigs of RAM, 32 gigabytes of internal storage, nano SIM tray, just a single tray, no micro SD. Both don't have micro SD on both devices. Again, unibody build is really nice. This is of course the gold version right here. Both have USB Type-C ports at the bottom, and the speaker grill for the OnePlus 3 is at the bottom, and for the Nexus 6P is front-firing speakers for the device, which is cool and interesting. Now, in terms of displays, the Nexus 6P is a 2K display, OnePlus 3 is 1080p. I'm not going to compare them because that's where the focus has gone for both devices. Now let's talk about the camera. Both have some really interesting cameras at the back, and I want to showcase what these cameras can do. You've got, of course, a 16 megapixel for the OnePlus 3 and a 12 megapixel on the Nexus 6P. I'm only going to show you just a few images, but some video captured in 4K to show you what kind of differences you see with both cameras, and of course you can make your minds up yourself, but we'll summarize everything at the end of this video. So let's take a closer look. It's really sunny up here and I'm recording in 4K, of course, with the OnePlus 3, giving you an idea as I will compare to the Nexus 6P. Walking down towards, of course, the city skyline as you expect, shaded area, little pan around just to give you some more balanced perspective and less wobbliness, of course. And then as we get closer, you can see all the different flowers here on the rooftop. So a good idea of how things are. And of course, walking into more sunlight, and that is it. So let's check out the Nexus 6P. Wow. So recording with the Nexus 6P. Now that was after the OnePlus 3. This is 4K. And of course we're doing the same thing. We're going to walk towards the city skyline, at least from the rooftop, and we're going to stop at a central point too, so we can give you that soft pan and smooth around, similar to what we did with the OnePlus 3, so you get a good idea and how the camera handles. Again, this is shot in 4K, just like the OnePlus 3, and you get a good idea. Now we'll go ahead and show you, of course, flowers. I see a bee over there. And I'll just kind of pan a little bit across, give you less shakiness, and of course walk up to the city skyline, and we'll compare some photos, so enjoy. So look at the image production from the OnePlus 3 in daytime. It does a very good job. It's vibrant, it picks up colors very well. I do like it. Now compared to the Nexus 6P, also nice, but of course a little darker and muted. You can of course change exposure, but I kept it at the base standard at auto. As we move to nighttime or low light photography, the OnePlus 3 really is darker. Does capture the image well enough, but you can see the surroundings really blurred out compared of course to the Nexus 6P, which has a much brighter image. Now both of these photos were shot at with HDR+, so there you can see the Nexus 6P camera really excels more, and this is my camera choice for either of these two devices. Now coming to added features on both devices, the OnePlus 3 has a really fast fingerprint sensor. I do like the fact it's gesture controls like drawing a circle to open up your camera. from the lock screen, double tap to unlock the device, which is also nice, and drawing a line down to actually open up your media player, which I don't have one set up on this device right now. But you have a very fluid, smooth device running Android 6.0 with, of course, its own custom overlay. But the custom overlay gives you things like gesture controls that we saw. You can actually have on-screen buttons, swap that out for physical or for the capacitive buttons at the bottom, or switch the location for those buttons. So some nice little gestures there that do a good job in combining things for you, which is actually pretty good. Now for the Nexus 6P, this is running stock Android. Of course, I'm running the beta here, so I do have multitask, but that is in there. There are not a lot of features that are baked into this other than the fact that it is running stock Android, and you most likely will get updates better. So for me, the gesture controls really add more to the OnePlus 3 that I do like. I'm one of those people that likes a few little extras to make my device a little bit more meatier. Now when it comes to audio, this is, I want you guys to also take a listen here. Now the speakers are at the bottom for the OnePlus 3 and the front fine for the Nexus 6P. So let's start off with the OnePlus 3. Both devices do a very good job in speaker audio, but the Nexus 6P pretty much is my winner there because it's got a little richer sound with the stereo speakers. Now, both devices are solid. You can pick any one of the two. I do like both of them, but I have to pick a winner here and what I think is probably the heart of the Android fanboy base. And I think it's the Nexus 6P. I think the Nexus 6P here really hits the mark because it's got a great display. It's got also a really good camera, which is better, I think, than what you have for the OnePlus 3. This is also a device that is lower in price right now in some places. You can pick it up at eBay for $359. And you're getting faster Android updates. Yes, the OnePlus 3 comes in close. It's got 6 gigs of RAM, but you're really not using most of that. And it's more future-proofing, which is great. But again, we've not reached that point where you really need 6 gigabytes of RAM. The camera is okay, and it is spotting a 1080p display priced at $399. So that's where I think the Nexus 6P really shines. I think this is a device that you can pick up now. You will definitely enjoy, and you will call, yes, this is a device that, as an Android fanboy, I know does and serves me quite well. So that's my pick, guys, the Nexus 6P. This is the true heart of the Android fanboy, and if you disagree, let me know. Put your thoughts down below. Well, if you don't, also let me know what you think and why you like my choice and what's your idea for the pick. So guys, don't forget to like and share this video, favorite this video, and definitely hit the subscribe button. We love new subscribers. We have lots of giveaways coming up pretty soon, and we love the fact that you're watching our channel. So this is Thunder E saying thank you, and always enjoy your entertainment.